as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the Rice Owls. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's... thing started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tigers offense will have the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe wait.
Turning it on! And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Casey. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Battle. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Rice's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important to get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged out of the air. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Offense, they're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the running...
Here's the handoff. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Doyle. On target. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Battle. Got his man quickly. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Morrison. There he goes. He's at the top. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Memphis. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Darnold. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Owls come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Doyle. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. To the air on second down. Right down the middle. And wings it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking down the middle. Got his man. Touchdown, Owls. To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Zings it complete to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking to throw, it's Battle. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a... Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense.
Turning on the Jets. The 10. Touchdown, Rice. And back is on.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He is denied. No good on the 2-point try. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle. It's Rock. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
One of the hardest things for a quarterback to do is complete passes when they know they're going to get hit. It's about having soft focus around you and hard focus downfield. Beautiful job by the QB.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air. It's Battle. He wants to take the top off. He's got it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. 1st drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Darnold. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Give to the back. On the move is the 30. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Memphis.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Doyle. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st down and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ezukama. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You got to do something about it.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Battle. Release to the back. This one's complete. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
How hard is that as a linebacker when you're trying to cover a running back on that angle route who runs routes like that, right? He thought he was going to the flat. He was barreling towards the sideline, trying to knock that ball away, and all of a sudden he gets crossed up, and that's just too easy giving up that 1st down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him in the open. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Battle. Fires left. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Memphis. And the beatdown has ensued. They put another. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Doyle. Makes the grab, it's Duarte. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big.
There he goes. 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Owls. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Doyle. He makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got his man. At the 35, he's loose. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And they'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Memphis! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continues to...
On the ready.
Looking for space, it's Harris. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Complete to the left. Oh, a lot of space. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
when the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
How about the offense? The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Inside the 50, the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll try the left side. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Doyle. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Memphis. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party each and every week, and that's what we've seen from